Hi, Liz here. Sorry I'm a little late. My brother called and I needed to talk to him for a few minutes. So today we are going to take this home decor here that I got at Hobby Lobby on the 90% off, which was $1.99. And we're going to use some of our scrap material. And the scrap material I have, if you can see that, is these squares here and these long strips here. And I got this from an upholstery store. They have these books with sample material in them, and when they discontinued them, they just throw them away. So if you need material to do your craft projects with, you could get it free at the upholstery stores. We're going to use this stencil here. This says, OMG, I so need a glass of wine or I'm going to kill my kids. I thought that was cute. And it comes with 2 stencils in a pack. The other one is, the dishes are looking at me dirty again. So you get both of these in one pack. These are in the 8x11 section, and I did put the link in the description. We're also going to be using this Brilliant White chalk paste, and I put the chalk paste link in the description. So what we want to do, well, and if you like this video, please sprinkle this so that others can see it, and I appreciate it. Thank you. The first thing we're going to do is stencil on this piece of fabric, and this was one of the pieces of fabric that came in the fabric book, the sample book. And since I'm doing it on fabric and I've already used this stencil once, I'm not going to fuzz it. I think it'll be okay, and I've already pre-cut my fabric to fit onto my board. I'm going to put it over here. So I have my squeegee here, and I'm using the bigger piece of squeegee because this is, bigger and it'll go a little faster. So I'm just getting some chalk paste on my squeegee, and then I'm just going over the letters and the words on my stencil. These are reusable stencils. When you get done, you clean them off with water, and you can use one of Magnolia's stencil cleaners. It's a sponge, and you put this under, and this is what it looks like so far. You put this under a spray in your kitchen sprayer, and rub it with the sponge, and it'll come right off. And then when you let it dry, sticky side up, make sure the sticky side is up. If you don't, it could stick to your counter or whatever you're laying it on, and then you might not be able to use your stencil again. So I'm just putting the excess chalk paste back in my jar, and you want your chalk paste to have the consistency of like sour cream. So I'm going to put a squirt of distilled water in here, and then I'm going to put the lid back on. And then we're just going to peel this off. Okay. And look how nice that looks. Isn't that nice? I just love these stencils. So since I can't get to my sprayer in my kitchen sink, I'm going to put this face down in a tub of water. And that way it will not dry out on my stencil. And then I can continue using my stencil. So this is what we have so far. And now we're going to Mod Podge on our whale. So again, this is just a board that I got at Hobby Lobby when it was 90% off. So it was $1.99. Now I have my pieces pre-cut, and this again is that upholstery fabric in a discontinued book that was free, and you can go to your upholstery store and ask for these. And then we're going to Mod Podge it on. So I'm just going to put some Mod Podge in the cap of my Mod Podge. And then I'm going to take my brush that I love so much, and I'm just going to spread it. And I cut these in strips because I wanted the in-between. These are boards here, and this is a crack. So I wanted to be able to see the crack in between the pieces of material. And when you do this, you want to make sure you have your pieces of material in the correct order. So I'm just going to put this on here, scoot it up, and then press it down. So this is what we have so far. And then I'm just going to continue to the next strip. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just put them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. I'm just putting my next strip on, and you want them to match up. If they don't match up, they'll look a little weird, but this is how it's looking so far. So I was late getting on at 2 o'clock because I was talking to my brother, and I hadn't talked to him in quite a while, so I needed to take his call. And then before that, my husband had a procedure, so we didn't get out of the hospital in time to do the live then, and he's trying to recover from being out. Everything's good. He just had a normal procedure done. And if you go to your upholstery place, they will give you these books for free, the ones that are discontinued, because they just throw them in the trash. And they do have some really cool patterns in there, actually. I like this one, and then the one we used yesterday. If you didn't see that video, you should go look at it on my video section of Liz's craft page. I made a lighted sign, and it turned out really good. I'm pretty proud of that one. Even my husband liked it, and he doesn't normally say too much about it. Well, that's nice, or something like that. But he thought it was pretty awesome. So if he thought so, it must have been. Okay, so we just have one more piece of this material to put on. I think it's looking pretty good. And I like the way the frame is, so I'm not even going to do anything to the frame. And it already has the sawtooth hangers on it, so I don't even have to do anything with that. But if you don't know about the 90% off at your Hobby Lobby, you should probably go there and check it out. You might have to ask them where it is, but I bet that their 4th of July stuff is probably 90% off. It was 80% last week, so it could be 90% off this week. It was 66% off the week before. I don't like paying full price for anything, and I like getting my stuff cheap. Not that the stuff is cheap made, but you know, cheaper to buy. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this piece here and Mod Podge it right here. So I need some more Mod Podge. And I think when this bottle runs out, I'm going to make my own Mod Podge, because I have 2 gallons of glue. I have the school glue and the regular glue from Elmer's. And I was doing these other projects, and they take a lot of glue, and my husband bought those for me. So I saw that you can make your own Mod Podge, so I think that's what I will do when mine runs out. So I'm just going to lift this up and continue. And I am going to put a little on the edge of my other material, because it does overlap a little bit. Okay, now I've just got this little last bit to do here. This is actually a pretty quick, simple project. The way I cut my material was I started out with this material here, and I laid it on here, and then I took a pencil and marked. You can kind of get into the crevices here, and I just marked it, and then I cut the strips, and then I frayed them a little bit. And this piece here, all I did was cut the length of it, because it was already at the right width. So I'm just putting my Mod Podge back into my container. And then the only other thing we're going to do with this is I got these a while back at the Dollar Tree, and I know they still have them because I saw them the other day. And sometimes they're in like the floral section. So I have a blue one and a yellow one, and I want to cut off this piece right here, because I just want to glue it onto my my plaque here. So this butterfly, I want it to look like it's coming into the flower, so I'm going to glue it there. So I'm just going to put glue right here. And hope it stays. Just think these are cute little butterflies. And then this one I'm going to do in a corner here. In the corner here. So this is very simple, very easy. I'm not going to put any other decorations on it. Sometimes less is more. So this is our finished project. And I'll take a picture of this and put it on Liz's craft page. And if you're inspired to make something based on any of the videos that I have, Please feel free to post your picture on Liz's craft page. I would enjoy seeing what other people come up with the videos that I show you how to do these crafts. Now, at this point in time, I really don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I will come up with something and I'll post a picture, hopefully later this evening, showing you all the materials that I'm going to use. So, until then, keep crafting and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.